Hi everyone. Hello. You are in part three of excuse me, sorry. Um of a little makeup tutorial step by step that I'm doing. I want to talk about a couple different things and I didn't want to make a 45-minute video, so I figured I would break it up into little steps. And I'm hoping that, if there's some sort of teaching that you were looking for from me, that one or more of these will at least suffice that. So just as a reminder, if I'm looking here or here, I'm filming this for two different platforms at the same time. So I'm going to treat it like I'm talking to a live audience, which is really cool because I'll pan my audience. So I already talked about primer, I already talked about foundation. If you missed those, please go back and check them out. I'm hoping that will help you guys if you're struggling with your foundation not lasting long enough throughout the day, your product is getting eaten up too quickly, if you have any fine lines or wrinkles that you just can't seem to cover up, scars. I didn't even mention that in the video, just came to me. I have a little scar right here above my eyebrow that I love, that I can just kind of fill in and cover up. So I'm moving on to eyes, which is literally my favorite part of the game. I am not, how some girls are lip girls and some girls are eye girls. I am an eye girl all day. I love me some shadow eyes. I love me some, I wouldn't say funky colors, but vibrant colors for sure. Today, I'm actually going to use one of our quads. These quads, you get to choose your own 4 colors. I chose this nice rose mauve palette of colors. If you're curious what they're called, this is Fervent. This is Agile. Turn it towards this way too. This is Optimistic. And this is Slick. And I'm actually gonna stick to the 3 colors on this side. I might put a pop of Fervent in. I don't know. I'm not convinced yet. But I am going to use my mirror just because it's a little easier for me to see than the camera. But at least you'll be able to get a shot of, kind of what I'm working with here. In terms of brushes, I'm just using eyeshadow brushes. Nothing fancy, nothing too crazy. I just got a couple of them so that I don't mix the rose or the maroon color in with Optimistic, which is the white color. So let's see. I'm actually going to start dark and then move to the light, which may be different from other makeup tutorials that you've ever seen. I like to kind of blend the colors in a certain kind of way. So it might look a little crazy to start, but I encourage you to hang in here with me. Because I'm going to start real dark and then I'll go in and clean some of the dark up. So I always start with the corner of my eye and kind of going across the lid, right in the crease. And again, this color is Agile, in case you wanted to write it down or anything. I'm basically going to ombre my eye, which would be really, really pretty. If I end up blending too much lightness over top of this, that's why I said maybe I'll go back in with Fervent. We'll kind of see how it goes. But yeah, we will see. A lot of times when I start doing my makeup, y'all, I really don't have a plan. Today I kind of have an idea of what I'm looking for, but I wouldn't say a plan. Excuse me, I'm sorry. I, believe it or not, have year-round season allergies. It is the worst thing in the world. I think I inherited them from my grandma because she also does this throat clearing thing all the time, literally all the time. It's very annoying. For me, I mean, for me to have to do it myself. So, okay. Let's get a good look at that. So I started at the corner, I went all the way in through my crease, and now I'm going to bump up to Slick, which is the lighter shimmery version of this color, basically. It's definitely in the same color wheelhouse. And I love that it has a nice little shimmer to it. So I'm going to basically start in the same place, but instead of going on top of the crease, I'm going to stay under the crease. Excuse me. These colors are so pretty together. And like, you know, I know me a couple years ago might have been like, I don't know about wearing maroon on my eyes. That's crazy. Like that's real dark, girl of the night kind of stuff. But y'all, these look so good together. You literally don't have to worry about that at all. Um, Plus, I am convinced I'm not going to talk about mascara. I'm going to try not to talk about mascara in this video. But I will say this. I'm convinced you could literally put any color on your eye and put our mascara in front of it, and it will not look crazy. You could do blue, green, orange, red, literally anything, and it would not look cray-cray. Okay, so I'm going to just make it look even a little bit over here. Try not to get product in my eye as per usual. Okay, so there's some Slick and some Agile. I'm going to go back in with this other brush that I have that I haven't been using the products for yet. And I'm going to do a little blending action. And blending, in case you've never practiced, is literally just small little circles. I tend to go like towards the corner of my eye. So that I don't get makeup outside here. I don't like that. Same thing over here. Now I'm going to go towards the inside of my eye, so it's the opposite way, which is very awkward for me. So in case it looks like I'm going a little slower, this motion is very awkward for my right hand. Sometimes I even have to just like stretch my eye out a little bit because I can't function to do circles this way, but I make it work. So here we are. Welcome to my life. Okay, so I just like to blend that in a little bit. And then with the same brush, because I'm not taking product off, I'm just like making sure that there's no hard lines. I didn't wipe any product off. So I can go in with the same brush to my Optimistic, which is this real pretty white color here. And I'm going to use that for the corner. And like just inside the top of my lid. So like I'm stopping, let me use this side. I'm stopping like maybe here on the inside of my lid, and I'm just really targeting it to the corner. Again, I'm going to go back and blend that a little bit, which is why I have such a close stop, because I'm actually going to end up bringing it out a little bit more when I start to blend. But I don't want to cover up Slick. I want it to like ombre out. Okay. And then I will take a little in the corner here too. And don't you worry, I'm going to blend that one too. Okay, so I always just like kind of wipe this off on my hand. I don't know about you, maybe I do have like a fancy makeup brush cleaner, but honestly, I just take the excess off on my hands because there's not usually that much. And I'm going to go back in here, and for this, I'm going to blend the opposite way so that I'm not getting it all over my nose, if you know what I'm saying. All right, so there's a nice little smoky eye with maroon in the background instead of black, which is way more muted, by the way. So, like, if you love a smoky eye like I do, but you're not trying to look like you're on the, on a night on the town all the time, pick a different color that's a little darker, maybe outside your comfort zone, and do a smoky eye with that. So, thanks for watching. Hope that helped in any way. Stay tuned. Watch all the rest of them. Bye.